wondering what's going to happen. Colton McKivitz, we lost your boy McGlinchey, and that he got paid big money. We have a guy, Colton McKivitz, who we kind of know from one game where he actually played really well in that NFC Championship game, or it was like the week 18 when he actually played really good against the Rams. Boy, that's pretty much all we got. But what do you think about him actually doing really good OTAs minicamp against Drake Jackson, against guys like Farrell? And what do you think, man? How do you feel that he's looking, and are you confident in him this year?
As far as confident, I still got to see a little bit more of a sample size, but it's a good start. Drake Jackson, even though he's not elite, I think he does have a lot of talent, and to be able to sit in front of a guy like that, who's really, really good on his feet, has a lot of variety of moves, that's a good sign. The Colin Farrell thing, I think pretty much, from what I've seen, anyone can get by Colin Farrell, but it's a good sign. Obviously, this is going to be, year 2 for him, pretty much in that role.
Drake Jackson? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, he's been with us for like 4 years.
Yeah, but as far as the
starting role, first year.
So it'll be pretty much his first year, and I think that's a good. If he turns out to be a solid player, helps out that line. It looks like our line's improving. I know last year they were really young, besides Trent Williams, so I think he's going to be a great addition if he can keep this up. But what do you think, man?
It was huge, man, because you have to remember in OTA's minicamp, they're not wearing pads, so there's nothing to grab onto. Last year, what did we hear in OTA's minicamp? Our defensive line literally was killing our guys because they just couldn't get a hold of them, and guys like Almenahu, Miko Torre, Ebucom, they were absolutely destroying guys. We were there, too, at the training camp. Even then, our defensive line was just killing our offensive line. This year, it hasn't happened, so I don't know if it's a good thing for our offensive line or a bad thing that our defensive line is not getting there. But for individual matchups, Colton McKivitz, that way that he's able to do this without pads, very impressive, man. Very impressive. And we're going to need him because we lost McGlinchey. I know everyone bashes McGlinchey. He's not the greatest guy. We saw him literally up in the air on his ass when, wasn't it Micah Parsons just destroyed him. But, he's a solid player, solid against the run. The fact that he's doing this early, man, I'm very pumped up, very excited because that's a huge part, man. If our quarterback, whoever it is, Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, if they got time, man, Kyle's offense is just going to be unleashed. So that's a very important piece. I know no one's talking about it because, it's that right tackle. We don't want to talk about it, but that's such a huge piece, especially in that Kyle Shanahan offense when he has to make plays develop. Man, if this guy could play good, because we got him for, I think, 2 years, dude, it's just such a huge part. And, man, right now I know we're right there, us and the Eagles. And if this guy plays well, man, oh, man, this is going to be – it's going to be a crazy year, man. So I'm excited at what it started so far. So good for this guy, man.
Yeah, especially since that right side of the line was such a weakness for us last year. To be able to kind of shore it up, that's going to be great because pretty much last year, even though it was Tyler – what was his name for the block?
Oh, gosh, Croft.
Tyler Croft for the
end.
block, yeah. Brock Purdy got hurt because our right side, we freaking free guy rushed and took him out. So it shows how important the line is. And if McKivitz is able to go in there, shore it up, that's just going to be great for us.
And the fact that he's not getting paid that much money, for a right tackle, that's huge, man. Because honestly, if he doesn't perform well, who do we got, man? I'm not a fan of Jalen Moore. I really am not. And the guy from Pittsburgh that we picked up, that guy's pretty much, he's been a below average player all his career. So, I think it's do or die, man, with Colton McKivitz, and I'm excited to see what happens next month. I think we're about 30 days or less in from training camp. So, so far so good. Hopefully, just keeps that momentum up, man, because we're definitely gonna need him. And I know no one talks about this, but this is gonna be such a huge part of how this team is going to do that right side, and hopefully he lives it up because we know he's already solid against the run. We've seen that he's solid against the run, but can he hold up that line, stop that pass rush? If he can, man, this offense is going to be great and not miss a beat from last year.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about McKivitz. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.